Hey guys, I'm back with another finds video. Just a couple watches this week. Have this Arnex mechanical watch. Found this at a local privately run estate sale. Only paid like a dollar or two for that. It is running. I've never come across this brand before. It's made in France. So have that. And then have an Accutron Freemason watch. As you can see, it is running. 1977 engraved on the back. So paid $25 for that. There is one pretty much exactly like this listed on eBay now for over 400. I think that's high. Realistically, I think this is probably a $75 to $150 watch. So have that there. And then probably one of the top three baseball cards I've ever come across finds. Bought all these at of all places a auto swap meet. There was one up in Michigan this weekend. Started yesterday and was for yesterday and today. Big snowstorm up here this week, so a lot of dealers didn't show up there, and also the crowd wasn't the greatest there. We got there right at the beginning, and about halfway through the show, I came across these. You can find other stuff at these auto swap meets besides auto parts. A lot of vendors bring toys and comic books and paper, ephemera, postcards, a lot of just antique type stuff. So my friend and I went there because of that. Not to buy auto parts, but to buy stuff like this. This guy, like I said, about halfway through the show, I came across his booth. He didn't really have any auto parts. It was all paper goods, postcards, signs, maps, advertising type stuff. And in one of his postcard boxes, he had a number of postcards just kind of thrown in there. And I came across these cards. I asked him how he came across them. He said they belonged to his brother, and he didn't know how he found them. They weren't marked. I asked him how much he wanted. He said he thought there was the entire complete set in here, and he wanted 125. I offered 100, and he came back at 120, and that was an amazing deal. I really shouldn't even question him at $125. The only thing I was concerned that these might be reprints. So I did a Google search there for like 10 minutes, looking up all the reprints through Google, through eBay. And all the reprints that I found of these cards, they're all perfectly pristine white. They all have sharp corners, and these are all yellowing. They have defects, rounded corners. There's some blackening on some of them. So I was pretty confident of these were legit, real cards from 1948. I did confirm when I got home. Reprints are made usually with dot matrix printers. And I got my magnifier out, and the cards are solid ink, solid cards. So there's no dots from a printer on these. So I'm pretty confident these are real, legit cards made by Swell from 1948. So I do have the entire complete set. Like I said, based on the condition of these, I was pretty confident these were real legit cards just by the wear. These should have sharp corners. You can see how they're rounded and have some blackening on some of them due to age. And based on the stuff this guy had, he didn't have reprinted fake stuff. So I think just you have to also buy the seller, and all the stuff he had was really old stuff. So I'm pretty confident these are legit cards and not reprints. So some really special cards in here that have quite a bit of value. Looked up some of these, and like this one, this 3-homer card, over $100 based on condition. So I have that one. Have another, this Babe Ruth card. And I think that might be Lou Gehrig. I'm not exactly sure. I forget. So this is a Babe Ruth card. This it looks to be in the multiple hundreds. I've seen this card sell for as high as 700. Also just depends based on the condition. So I have that one. And then have this Lou Gehrig by himself. See, it has some spots on the front. This seems to be the whitest card. A lot of the other ones are yellowing. So and have some more spots in the bottom there. And that's the back of the card. Have some blackening on the top. And the backs are yellowing. Have that one. And by far the best piece here, have a Jackie Robinson rookie. So it has some rounded corners. And the corners on the bottom have a little bit of chipping and some blackness on the bottom there. And then the back here. But by far, this is the most expensive card. There's one on eBay that's completely trimmed, that the corners are cut off, and you only see the portrait, and there's a big hunk of tape going across the front, and it's creased, and they're asking $1,100 for that one. Based on the condition of this one, I think this is a $2,000 to $3,000 card, based on what people are asking for these. So probably my most expensive card I've ever come across by itself. I've come across other collections of cards that the total value was over probably $3,000 to $5,000, but this is the most expensive card I've ever come across. So, like I said, of all places, an auto swap meet. So just be on the lookout, and you guys can find stuff like this. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.